Good morning, Afterwax. I'm going to come clean. We had a street party last night in my village, and let's just say today's episode might be a bit quieter than usual. Uh, uh, uh. Now then, we have some I can't even speak already. We have some club business. You will remember that yesterday I was offering up, now where's it gone? This, which I'll try and write Affelwhack on it somewhere. I'll try and make it super for you. But I'm actually going to give away 2 of these because I've got quite a few of these because I'm not entirely sure who got in first. So Wild Renaissance, you're getting one, and Johnny Lighting, which is just the greatest name. I really hope that is your proper name, Johnny Lighting. I mean, I wish I was called Johnny Lighting. You sound like a superhero. But he is also going to get one. By the way, we sort of need to come up with I don't know what the official name for these things is. I call them brick doodahs, or brick dibber. I kind of I'm feeling more drawn towards a brick doodah. But if you have feelings on that, then obviously let me know, and I'm sure that either Graham Triggs, the official VAR of Relax with Lego, or Bevis Musson, my brick guru, will inform me of what their proper name is. But anyway, Wild Renaissance and Johnny Lighting, you're getting one. I'll post them off to you today. Oh, by the way, Triggsy has things to say about yesterday's build. Of course he does. Of course he does. He is the official referee. He watches everything with the beadiest of eyes. And that is his... Oh, stop that train of thought before I get to Triggsy. Stop everything. Hang on. What in the name of jumping Jehoshaphat's? Will you look at that? It's obviously a skull. What do we think it's a skull of? A snake? Snakes don't... No, they do have nostrils. Is it a snake? What is it? I think it's a snake. Bevis will tell us. He'll know where this has come from. Look at that. That's rather... dandy, isn't it? Maybe it's a dragon's head. Who knows? Yes, so back to Triggsy. He's informed me quite firmly, as is his way, and as is his wont. He's allowed to do this. This is on the wrong way. No, it's not. That's just pointing the wrong way. He is the official referee of all the Affelwhack builds. We have to accept this. We accept that he is the authority. We must respect his authority. That's what I'm going to say about Triggsy. We must respect his authority. He's told me that this... Let me grab him. A minifigure of yesterday, who I incorrectly called Mr. Woo. That's what I called him, Mr. Woo. His name is Woo, but I gave him the title of Mr. No, says Graham Triggs. No, he's Master Woo, or Sensei Woo. Okay, thank you for that, Graham Triggs. Thank you. We respect your authority. We bow to you. We bow to you. Bevis, of course, was not terribly enamoured with the skirt arrangement of yesterday. No, neither was I. Bevis, I'm with you on that. I do not hold great sway when it comes to the material skirts. They don't work, Lego. They don't work. They just don't. Let me concentrate for a moment. Oh, it's very loud, isn't it? The rain. Can you hear it? Street parties. Why were we having a street party, you ask? Well, all right. We were having a street party because recently we, as a community, took on an evil developer, and we beat them. We won, which is quite something in these old days. Let me just, I think that should be this way around. Okay, so that's nice. That's obviously sort of a quill for a pen, and so we had a right old knees up to celebrate beating the evil developers. It's a bit like Up, really, but without all of our houses being attached to balloons and flying off. That's pretty much what it was like. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4, 7, and 8. So happy it's Sunday. Doing 8 of these. Dave J. Turner made me laugh. He sent me a message and he said, with reference to where we are with the current build, the old Destiny's Bounty, he said, it's empty, obviously not seaworthy, and nowhere near a body of water, and you, that's me, this is what he's accusing me of, have no experience of shipping. Well, you know, you're not wrong, Dave J. Turner. I'm not going to argue with you about that. And then he says, have you just been awarded a multi-million-pound contract by the government for shipping after no deal? Oh, you wag. You absolute wag, Dave J. Turner. But of course, Relax with Lego must be a Brexit-free zone. It just must. It just must. Now then, let's get these right, shall we? By the way, shout out to Scott Mathers. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your surname wrong. Is it Mathers or Matters? See, we've got the same Jamie Wally Whaley problem here. But he's joined the Afflewack gang. So welcome, and Scott, you are entirely correct. Everybody should be an Afflewack. They absolutely should be. Oh, by the way, Gary Blair's been in touch. I do love Gary Blair. I love him with an intensity that almost knows no bounds. But he wondered whether fancy pants hoo-ha. That's something I do say every now and again. Fancy pants hoo-ha. He's wondering whether she might be the madam of the opium den. Well, possibly, Gary. Possibly, but it's quite a tight fit, that opium den. You will remember. Paul McCartney's in there. I mean, I can't for definite tell you what Paul McCartney is actually doing in there, because that would almost certainly be libelous. Not that it's the real Paul McCartney, it is simply a minifigure that happens to look like him. Let's just leave it at that and hope for the best, shall we? But there's certainly no room in there for a madam called Fancy Pants Hoo Ha. But I'm very open to there being a minifigure who is called Fancy Pants Hoo Ha, that has maybe some other role within the Frog Exchange. I did do some building on the Frog Exchange yesterday, which I will, hang on, which I will show you. Okay, I'm just checking I haven't. Okay. I put it on the right way around, wouldn't it? No minifigure today, by the way. Absolutely none. But actually, I think that head has made up for it, hasn't it? My goodness me, I love that. Love it. Someone will tell me the significance of it, by which I mean Bevis mustn't. All Graham tricks, you know. Although I'm not sure if it's the ref's job to impart knowledge of things. That's generally the Brit Guru's role. But you know, maybe someone else knows. But it will probably be Bevis, I imagine, because he's seen the film. Which I still haven't seen. I know. I like this colour. It's jolly nice. I think the next room I'm going to try and make, by the way, in the Frog Exchange is Jamie Wally Whaley's lantern shop. I think I'm going to put it over the frog depository area on the dock. I've really got to give some proper thought as well to making some stairs. I haven't got any stairs though. I haven't got the bricks to make stairs. I could always make them from scratch, I suppose. Can you even believe I'm doing this with a hangover? This is how much I'm devoted to you, Ethelwax. I could not feel worse right now. It's all Auntie Anne's fault, my next door neighbour. It's her fault. It was her hilarious party. Because our road is unadopted, so it's very uneven and has masses of potholes. And earlier this year, we all got together as a street and attempted to fill in as many potholes as we could, but there's still quite a few that need doing. And someone brought out a roll of old carpet and laid it down so that was the dance floor. Honestly, it was marvellous. It was absolutely marvellous. Hold up, I'm not concentrating because I'm yakking on. Not concentrating, this is wrong. Oh no. Lord above. Right, now hang on please. Okay. So it's here. Is that right? Yes, I think it is. Alright. Okay. Pulled that one back from the brink, didn't I? Trixie. 8 of these. We also had a dog show where and between Pippin and Molly and Poppy, we won 4 rosettes. Yeah, thank you. Though this is sort of a sign of quite how good a time we're having, is that neither myself or my wife can remember what on earth the dogs won the rosettes for. I'll have another slurp of coffee. Absolutely no idea. Honestly, none. We just stared at them this morning. We had obviously come in and abandoned the awards on the top of the cooker, and this morning we just stood staring at them in the kitchen, going, what did we win those for? Don't know. Not a clue. Not a clue. It all went wrong, I think, when Auntie Anne, next door neighbour, dispatched Georgie and myself to make a vat of Pimm's. It was all very much downhill from there. Oh, this looks good. Look, this looks good. Oh, we're making 8 of these. Oh, you know what this is? It's for nickety business. It's for nickety bits. Cue the song. For nickety bits, for nickety bits. For nickety bits, for nickety bits. For nickety bits, for nickety bits. For nickety bits. Nickety bits. Please don't sue me. Please don't sue me, BBC. Please. Please don't. These are lovely. I wonder if these are supposed to be little lights, little lanterns. Well, we'll see in a minute, won't we? I never look ahead. Ruins the surprise. But that's my guess at this stage. Oh! Oh wait, I think Pippin, who's the youngest dog, I think she won softest coat. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she did actually. I think she won softest coat. I think Poppy, the 18-year-old beagle, who's as deaf as a post. She's so deaf she has to have a collar that says deaf dog on it. That's how deaf she is. So she wanders off and people like try and talk to her and you go, no, she can't hear you, I'm afraid. I think she came second in Dog of the Road, which, you know, I'm pretty proud about that. But the other two rosettes, absolutely not a clue. Not a clue. Molly won nothing. I do remember that. It was all Pippin. It was mostly Pippin. She was putting in the hard graft for the household. Molly won sweet FA. And I think Poppy got some sympathy votes for being so very decrepit. But there was some controversy at the street dog show because one of the neighbours, who I might add, whose idea the dog show was, okay, I'm not saying at this point that there was foul play. I will leave others to determine this. Maybe Graham Triggs, because he is the referee of everything that happens on this channel. All I'm going to say is the woman who organised the dog show entered her own 10-week-old spaniel puppy. I'll say no more, okay? I'm going to say no more. And then had categories like cutest dog. I mean, please. Is this right? Is this proper? Cute, biggest eyes. I mean, really? Really? You're doing that while holding up a 10-week-old spaniel puppy? Okay. Okay. What about a category of can go an hour without pissing on the carpet? Won't we have that one? Let's see how your spaniel puppy does then in that category, shall we? No, Emmy, you're just bitter. Shh. I call shenanigans. I mean, give me your thoughts on that if you think I'm being slightly unfair. Or, you know, making it wild accusations which are baseless, then by all means pipe up. But really, do you think that's a fair fight? I don't think so. So these weren't outside lanterns. I think maybe they're inside lanterns. Would you say? Oh, it was only one of those. And that's going like that. Chickens are up. Okay, that's like a little ladder. Where's that going? It's going on here. Tell you what, Bevis, you really do have to hold on to this. It's a skitter. It's very skittish. 4 of those. 4 of those. 4. 6. What's this going to be? 4. Is that it? No, and 4 of those. Well now, are we making, let me just check, are we making 4 of these? No, we're making 2 of them. Right, okay. So, we'll do it step by step. Love a tile. Couldn't love a tile more. Turn it over. Yes. Yes. Do I smell a moving part? Do I? Well, not entirely sure. I mean, I'd love it if it is a moving part. Obviously, that goes without saying. Oh, I mean, put it on the wrong way. Oh, Lord. I mean, how could I not have noticed? There we go. Oh, crumbs. Oh, I'm so hungover. Oh, help me. Send help, Afflewax. Send help. Okay. Now then. Goes here. No, don't take that. Oh, it is a moving part, gang. It's a moving part. It's a moving part. It's a moving part. It moves. It's a part that moves. Love a moving part so much. 2 moving parts that move. Moving part, moving part, part. Yeah, okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Oh, so it's going down like this, it's telling me. Alright. Alright then. That. Thank you. What's happening here? What's going in there? That one's going in there. Oh, what have I just done? It's come off. Now where are these going? Here. Voila. Where are they going? On here. And that is bag 2. That's it, bag 2. So excellent skull thing. And we've got moving parts. That's good. I'll show you now what I did yesterday on this is level 2 of let me show you. It's level 2. I'm trying to work out how to fix this on properly and not having much success at the moment, because the problem is that I should really, that should be a round thing that you know, has bobbles on it, but I haven't got one. So I was trying to work out how, if I could do it in another way. Anyway, I've put some stickers on and things, and put a rail around the edge here, and put in a drinks machine up here, put some tiles in there outside the old froggy restroom. I filled this in because the opium den was here, but I'm going to move it. I think it needs to be higher up the frog exchange. I'm umming and ahhing as to what to do with this little space here. It's outside the lab. Suggestions please, but I'm going to turn, but see this little door here going out to, hang on, let me show you. Going out to here, which should be, I think, like a maybe where they would go to smoke or sit, or a little garden area, I think. But anyway, that's what I did yesterday on the frog exchange. As you can see, I've attempted a small attempt. You can't see it, can you? Let me show you. Small attempt at a roof, but I mean, I really am struggling for bricks. Haven't got them. So what do you do? What do you do? And I must build. I'm leaving this gap here, so I could put some stairs in. I mean, I'm just desperate for stairs. Anyway, so that's where we're up to with the club build, and I will see you tomorrow.